The visit by the ambassadors focused on strengthening sustainable development initiatives and expanding ongoing collaborations in Enugu State. The European Union ambassador to Nigeria highlighted several ongoing EU-supported projects in the state. These include Nigeria Solar for Health program aimed at providing reliable energy to primary healthcare centers, National Teachers Career Path Policy, which seeks to professionalize teaching and establish clear pathways for career progression, energy support programs with Germany under the Electrification Investment Support and Capacity Building Scheme, expected to deliver 1 megawatt to 12,000 beneficiaries. Agro-power projects by UNIDO currently undergoing feasibility studies. In the education sector, the EU plans to deepen collaboration by supporting teacher training, especially in technology, under a UNESCO-backed program running until June 2028. The EU delegation also expressed interest in supporting the Eastern Nigerian Film Festival.
And Enugu is one of the 7 states benefiting of this Nigeria Solar for Health project. And under it, we will provide technical assistance and funding for the construction of 20 solar microgrids to power 20 primary health centers and 124 small and medium-sized enterprises. The Nigeria Energy Support Program, NESP, which is implemented by GIZ, the German cooperation agency, and our cooperation with the Enugu State government under this program involves regulatory and policy framework support, also electrification investment support, training and capacity building, the funding of 4 interconnected mini-grid up to a cumulative capacity of over 1 megawatt to electrify over 12,000 beneficiaries. We are collaborating with the State College of Education in Enugu and the Federal College of Education in Eamufu and in Isi Uso LGA. And a total of more than 2,000 teachers will be trained in 260 wards of the state. And these activities include also capacity development in digital literacy and education technology. Of course, it's very important today, and other kinds of activities. And of course, we want very much to align with your government's Smart School initiative, and teachers in the smart schools will be also trained under this project.
The Belgian ambassador expressed interest in partnering with the state on distance learning and smart classroom development, which Belgium already supports in parts of Nigeria. He also raised concerns regarding the challenges faced by MNITE, a Belgian-owned company established in 1961, which is struggling to source raw materials due to disruptions caused by state development projects. However, he emphasized Belgium's commitment to strengthening economic ties with Nigeria.
We have a Belgian company that is known both from interpretation and listening these things basically in conference rooms that you can find from Geneva to New York to all UN capital. The House of Assembly in Nigeria is showing interest in the healthcare sector for distance learning projects for continuous training for nurses and health sector-related staff, but specifically the Smart Classrooms project that could be of interest because it's very likely that they will be visiting. In fact, they will be even in Oyo next week, and I think more visits will be forthcoming from their side. One specific concern that I wanted to bring to your attention. For the last few years, they had access to very high quality sand in a sand quarry nearby that has now been closed, as I understand, for the development of a tourism related project. Now they have to go and find their sand as far as Onitsha, and they even gave me a little bag of that sand, which comes, as you will see, with big black pieces of coal in there. And then, yes, I can actually give you the sample. And so this is hampering their processes and their machines, and so this is a bit problematic for them. So they would be very happy at some point, the management of MNITE, to also discuss this with you. And they also gave me a reference on a sheet of paper of the site of their former sand quarry activities. the gift bag that I will hand to you with a proper present from and a souvenir from Belgium, but this is just an add-on to illustrate it. It's a company with more than 300 employees from the region, and I think it would be good to keep fostering this relation between Belgium and Nigeria.
The Portuguese ambassador highlighted Portugal's ongoing infrastructure contributions in Nigeria, including the Kano-Niger Republic Railway project. He expressed Portugal's readiness to collaborate with Enugu in railway construction, natural gas export, and animal feed manufacturing.
With one of our best companies, of course, they're ready to build railways, roads, ports. They are really a leading company here in the whole African continent. When it comes to natural gas, of course, one of the main exports of Nigeria, you are probably aware that Spain and Portugal together buy most of the natural gas that Nigeria exports. We are customers number one and number two. We have a company here that opened a big factory in Adamawa State, and they are producing animal feed. We know this is a strategic sector in this country that even has security impact, let's say. So this factory has been producing, and of course they immediately sell out everything they can produce, and they are about now to open a second factory in Abuja. I assume that they are ready after that one to open also in other places, in other states, contributing in many, more than one way to Nigeria.
A representative of the Eastern Film Festival also appealed for government support to empower young filmmakers in the region. Responding, Governor Peter Mbah described the visit as a major boost to the state's development goals. He emphasized that his administration is heavily investing in human capital, particularly through education, to equip young people with future-ready skills. He explained that the state's new smart schools and TVET colleges require advanced technological support and welcomed the ambassador's interest in enhancing teacher and student capacity. Governor Mbah also addressed the concerns raised by Eminite, promising to meet with the company's management to find solutions. He disclosed that feasibility studies have been completed for a new statewide rail project, adding that Enugu is committed to de-risking the business environment to make it easier for investors to operate. The governor further announced plans to set up a joint committee with the Eastern Film Festival to support emerging filmmakers and promote compelling storytelling from the region.
We also see a huge alliance between our vision and projects and the aims and objective of what the European Union is doing, particularly with regards to your programs and projects across Africa. In the last two budget cycles, we've invested or devoted over 50% of our budget in those two sectors. We believe that the wealth of our state, if you will, is not predicated on the things we have beneath our soil, whether it's coal or other solid minerals. It's essentially based on the quality of human resources we have and how we're able to skillfully equip these young minds. Talking about exploring partnership with the European Union, I think this is where we also see quite a lot of opportunity for us to strengthen our relationship and explore further partnership. It's the technical aspect, because we, with all the devices and all the tools we have put in these smart schools, if we don't have the right tutorial staff, then we've not started. We're going to have quite a lot of international carriers flying from here. We also welcome you to talk to your home carriers, to also begin to think about it, because you can imagine that the Igbos are very mobile people, very adventurous, and we travel a lot. And once this airport becomes operational, we expect that a lot of us, the Igbos, will be moving from here to different parts of the world. Our target is to attract 3 million visitors to Enugu next year, and part of it is to develop tourist sites. And where they were mining sand before, we've identified that as one of the tourist site. But we're going to certainly, because we're also interested in businesses being successful here. So beyond also Enugu being known as a coal city, you can also refer to Enugu as a gas city. We're also sitting on gas, so we have huge investment opportunities in the gas sector, working with the federal government, that we're going to have the gas pipeline come to our state. So if you talk about culture, the French has their cultural center here. The Spanish also has their cultural center. The United Kingdom has, I think, their consular service center also here. So we will be looking forward to also welcoming a number of other European Union